front door to Atticus Hawthorn's chambers. Just takes a deep breath. Kinda gives Tenrier's hand a quick squeeze and looks up at him.
It'll be alright. You've got this. I mean, we've taken down 2 gods. What's 1 mortal man?
The problem is not taking him down.
Yeah, I know, that's my job.
No, it is not.
I mean, I did challenge him to a single combat.
I know, and you're crazy for doing that.
Nah, not that crazy.
She just kind of like buries her head in his shoulder. Why do you have to make things so extra?
Just how I am, I guess.
Alright. I am ready.
Alright. I'll be right behind you, just in case.
Pris takes a step forward. Tentatively, hand shaking, unlocks the door. Steps inside. Pulling Tenrier along with. Atticus, expecting someone he knows, looks up. And while he does know who entered the door, there's a moment of surprise as his eyes narrow and his grim demeanor returns to him.
Priscilla.
Henra. She takes a step in, squeezes Tenrier's hand once.
Si falla festex ofito pasal, Henra. Si faigal setaren vasarchig elerata. Si ilkalt hekkjant baslet to equika. Tu sa telego. Seta shigetat. Så skavata chat kantal. Fasad salos. Makatu falla peki kitlegajita. Nen korot somokasa. Nen kota chachit. Ci festex o kota. Tu falla shintek gimello nal. Farachat nal shimello le tengen vasar kajitas.
Priscilla.
Ava sar chat selo. Si ilkot baslet kandal. Tu vala teretek vissa tu mun. Ashentula. Alkabalagon. Feskit korotek tatutel. Sheakat. Tutek shelbekat. Krak. Killak. Shivite koro setayat vis. Ashivilt. Ilkskatat kajitas. Gen tu vilt falla e koro mon kavis pasal. Koro. Ten.
She quickly grabs his hand, and before Atticus can say another thing, turns to leave. Atticus sits there for a moment, his mouth agape.
Kind of like looks at her and at him and it's just like, this is not what I thought was gonna happen. Kind of like looks back at him. That was amazing, but at the same time, like, fuck! I can't believe she just said that. I'll try talking to her.
Atticus just holds up a hand.
You do not have to. She said her part.
Yeah.
I understand.
He looks down for a moment.
It is not like I did not deserve it.
If it makes you feel any better. I was under similar rules, but from the way it sounds, my mother and father were different. Just remember this, sir. There's never no chance. She might push you away now, but with enough effort, and showing that you truly care, which I know you do, she'll come around. How long do you think it took me to make her realize I actually loved her and wasn't gonna leave her? Took me killing myself and coming back from the dead.
I'm not sure if I understand wording, but I understand meaning.
And hey, what is it now? 6 days or something like that? We still got our match.
3 days.
I look forward to it. He kind of like looks back from the door and just smiles. You know, there is a special festival coming up. Maybe you should do something nice for it.
As you leave, he says to you,
Taliyah.
a formal goodbye.
Kind of like gives him a slight bow. Taliyah. Closes the door.
You see Pris just like nervously sitting on the bench. She's like torn out leaves off of this fern in anxiety.
Oh, no, the poor. Hey, how you doing?
Better. She smiles.
He kind of like looks at the bush, reaches a hand back, and just lets some nature magic run through it, and just yeah, I could tell.
I did not remember how much I am not.
She just like looks up.
There was a lot of that built up over a long amount of time.
I could tell. Holy, I'm surprised you didn't use any swears.
Yes, my father then. Do not want to swear at him. He would just be mad.
He just kind of smiles and ruffles her hair a little bit before pulling her in and kissing her forehead. And you know what that means? There's still a chance for something to get mended.
Shush.
And also, you're a lot more mature than he probably gave you credit for. Come on. He, before she can like do anything, he has grabbed her one hand and lifted her up, carrying her princess style.
Then, hold on. I want to ask you something. For tonight, just to spite him, do you want to run away with me a little?
I did promise that if you asked, I would.
Let's get out of this building. The floor made of stone. It's just as cold as him.
3 days later, November 16th, a Saturday, in the Kaita district, the first snowfall has occurred 1 day prior. As Tenrier steps out onto the battleground to face Atticus.
He told the others that he was doing this, so if they wanted to be here just to watch.
I almost feel like this is unfair to Atticus because he won't have anyone on his side.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
The dad side.
The dad's gotta
Percy
stick
will be
together.
here. Percy
Yeah,
will be here.
I just like to say Lily's just kind of standing to the side of like a bag of popcorn.
So, who do you think's gonna win?
I mean, looks over at Tenrier, looks at Atticus. Is it bad that I want to say I have no fucking clue?
No, not at all. So wants to start taking bets.
Keyana's gonna cast a message and be like, to a bracket and be like, are we taking bets?
We're taking bets.
Atticus stands with his hands clasped over top of his battle axe, which is resting firmly in the snow. He doesn't move a single muscle as you approach.
No one take bets on this. Seriously.
Too late.
Solomon yells, "That's like telling a fish not to swim."
Son of a... Yeah, he's kind of right on that one. It's like telling a dragon not to fly.
Yeah, no chance on that. I don't have any money, but if I did, I'd totally be betting.
Don't worry about it, Tenrier. Anyone who's betting is betting on you.
Shit, are we supposed to? I was putting money down on Atticus.
Ignore Abraxas.
He's a veteran!
Yeah, well, so's Tenrier.
Hello, sir.
Greetings.
He holds out a hand.
He takes a step forward and grips firmly midway up the wrist. Shakes once hard.
Tanner tries. It's not as tight.
Oh, you want to roll a strength check with me real quick?
Yeah, sure. Watch, this is
You
the one time
might
I could
overpower
go.
him. It's totally possible. Oh, I GM'd that. Hold on.
I don't think it's possible.
He got a 15.
Yeah.
At least you can still monologue action, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's this system, right?
He just kind of looks you dead in the eyes. The confidence in his gaze is actually slightly unnerving as he grips your arm tightly.
Your customs are strange. Either way, after the other day, I see no reason not to accept your challenge.
Thank you. And remember, no killing.
Don't get killed.
Oof. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nervous sweat.
Relax, Tenrier. If you get killed, we can always just unkill you.
I
Not
don't
like
know
we
if
haven't
that's
done it
how...
before.
Is that how that works? Do not kill him.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
God, kind of just like mumbles to himself. Why did I not get Senra Tensa over here?
Non-lethals. I'm looking at the both of you. I don't want either of you hurt.
Got it.
It's a duel. They're gonna get hurt.
I don't want either of them detrimentally hurt over the next few weeks. How about
Okay,
that?
see that? Yeah, better.
Okay, maybe I didn't clarify. I didn't think I had to clarify. Atticus hefts his axe, points it towards Tenrier in a let's go motion. I see a brag. What are we doing?
Okay, so how much are we putting down? I've got like 100 on Atticus.
I'll
Can't
put
put
like
200 down on Tenrier.
Ooh. Who's
But-
the bookie? Someone be bookie.
what? Okay, I guess.
Roland's taking the butts over him.
Oh, let's
Alright.
want Virgil, do it.
No, Virgil cheats.
Exactly. Solomon is the neutral one here.
Neutrals you can get.
Oh yeah, as neutrals you can get. Solomon, how much are you putting down?
That would make me not neutral.
Fuck. Do you want to put down a bet?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll bookkeep.
Alright. Joel, Lily.
What did it press?
Places Kuvera down on Abraxas' arm. Ebret Kuvera.
I don't know, you cannot bet Kuvera.
I
Always like pillow for a night. I bet him for one night.
Well, if we're going like Kuvera's weight in gold is what he is, so that's
I
like
cannot pay for that.
Kuvera coughs out 200 gold.
Oh, Kuvera's betting now.
I don't like the idea of him vomiting that many pieces of gold.
Where
I mean,
does
if
it
he
go?
vomits them
We
in
never
platinum,
know.
it's a bit less absurd.
Kuvera, where did you get platinum?
Bag.
My bag?
Shakes head. Points at Tenrier.
Ah, I see. Good boy.
Allowance.
Do not eat Ten's money.
No,
My money.
Kuvera gets an allowance.
Oh.
What does he use it on, Tusker?
Probably.
Hey.
And betting.
Alright. I'm putting down 50 gold and a spatula.
Ooh.
Ooh. Who you put it on?
Tenrier, of course.
Phantom of the Stag is writing all of this down while Solomon starts to watch, as everyone else is distracted, it seems.
Yeah, what about you, Lily? It sounded like you were trying to bet.
Again, I've said it for the third time now, I am completely broke.
Come on. You can
You
put
notice
down,
a shadow lick up around your hair and hand you off 20 plaid? You don't know where it came from.
Never mind. Can we play it on Tenrier?
Jeez. Everyone's betting on Tenrier but me. I feel like the odd one out.
Hey, I mean, if you win, you get a shit ton of gold.
I'm sure that there would be more betting on Atticus if he wasn't playing an away game.
Fair. What about you, Verkil? Any bets from you?
Oh, I feel like if I bet in this, I'm going to be royally incorrect and just get screwed over. But fuck it, I'll toss a plat in for Atticus.
Alright, so that's 10. Alright, you got that all, Solomon?
Yep. You know, I feel like it's almost kind of disrespectful to the integrity of the duel to bet on it, but, well, not my custom, so who cares?
Is it weird to bet on duels?
No, completely normal for a fire plane wedding proposal duel.
Okay.
It's actually a sport
We bet
sometimes.
literally everything. If you say you can grow a plant better than the other person, that's a bet. You can place money on that. There's a reason why I was going. There's a reason why I made a lot of money in high school.
Pris sitting on the bench, just muttering to herself. In Plane of Frost, where you just kill other person, is no bet.
Wait, what?
And let's roll initiative!
And we start.
He will conjure the flame bow in his hand and take a shot.
Okay.
Ha!
He just simply blocks it on the flat side of his axe.
Holy okay, alright. He moves 20 feet within range and...
Alright. Atticus's eyes glow with a dark, feral energy as he enters into a barbarian rage.
Oh no.
He is just going to approach you and swing his axe down.
Oh no.
That is a fucking
no.
crit!
Called it.
Oh, God,
Which is
right off
the brutal
bat.
crit. Yeah, cut!
Uh-huh.
Alright, 18 additional damage on top of that. Can I please get a strength save? Tenrier.
Oh my God, that's 41?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have let off with that one thing.
He clocks you on the head in such a way that you just see stars.
Solomon mumbles, and this is why you don't walk into the enemy's attack range when you are outside of it.
I told him all about castle. Why didn't he do that?
Oh God, why did he have to do honor? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Well, hey, why don't you roll for me real quick, because you are going to be stunned for a round, but that wouldn't be fair in a one-on-one, so, let's go with a... Can you roll a charisma save versus Atticus to instill a sense of honor in him?
Yeah!
Oh, come on,
Nope!
Tenrier's gonna fucking die.
Oh my god! Atticus doesn't, it's unfortunate. You realize he doesn't notice he stunned you with his axe as he goes for another swing!
Oh boy!
Which, does not hit, actually, does it?
No!
Alright. And then as a bonus action, he's going to shove you to the floor. So you're just knocked to the floor and take 15. And he's behind you.
Some type of fighter? What is your plan, boy?
Tenrier, it is your turn.
Kind of like wipes his face, uses half his movement to get up, looks Atticus in the eye. I wanted to give you one good shot. And I can activate his wizard power.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Oh god, it's so big. What are we doing with it?
It's so big!
I can't fit that all on screen, you monster!
For his wizard power, Tenrier breaks out of the encyclopedia.
The reason he didn't draw his sword yet wasn't because he was gonna use it later, no. It was because on his hands, the black and white energies that he typically uses slowly started to encompass each hand, creating claws, and the energy goes all the way up to his elbow, and he rips off his training gi to reveal the underneath, which is his pure white undergi with the emblem of what he classifies as hope. His hair slowly starts to fade from its normal red to white with ever so faint red highlights in it, and his eyes slowly start to glow a bright yellow. And then from behind him, floating in a strange yellowish energy, his tome that he's been marking all the bonds that he's made with people starts to just hover there, as if with a mind of its own. And then finally, on the backs of each of his hands, a red mark emblazoned.
You're what they warned about.
What?
Yeah, he grips his weapon, looking at you, and his eyes are filled with a... can you give me an insight, actually?
Yeah! I'm slightly decent at these. I'm slightly decent at these!
Yeah.
Probably decent.
What you're doing right now, he's finally realized the true extent of what you are. A tiefling.
Terry just kind of like raises a brow and is just like, I'm sorry. The pages on his book flip open, and on the left side, you can see the symbol of a dragon of resolve. Tenrier is going to use his action to let out a roar of resolve.
This is a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, kind of smiles. Hold on. Your move.
We're gonna attack with advantage in hopes of stunning you this round. He's gonna reckless attack a great axe.
Oh.
Atticus, noticing that you gained a lot of power, realizes that the only way he can defeat you is if he gets out of your range. That's another crit!
What? Atticus.
Atticus is not backing down. He doesn't seem phased by this new form.
What
as
the
you take...
Oh my god.
me another strength save.
Yeah. That is another stun.
Okay. And
What?
as you're stunned and unable to do anything, he takes a step back. You take 39 damage to your Dol Noctera HP.
Yeah.
And he's going to shout out with his wizard power,
The spear is the best weapon!
and using his next turn, he's going to hit you twice with his great spear.
Oh,
Alright, so 1 hit, 10 piercing damage.
god, that hurts. Okay, alright. No, I shouldn't use that one. The page that it flipped to for a moment showed a picture of a creepy smile, and he's just like, yeah, no. He raises the black hand. Alright, Akka. Let's see if this doesn't work. And he casts Akka's Wrath. Dexterity saving throw.
Succeed. And then Atticus, you notice that runes flutter life all around his body. His armor laced with defensive magic. He's gonna lower the damage.
Oh,
You notice him just like baring his teeth against this as if it was just a chill wind in Frostfell.
blinks and just like looks at his hand, then at a hand, then at his hand. Huh. That actually worked. Holy crap. Yeah, he's gonna attempt to jump back 30 feet.
He will take a spear attack against you. 10 additional damage as you dance away.
Grips where he got hit. It's just like, ow, that hurts. Let's go. Your move.
You think you're so strong? Or do you have his fancy colors? You need something more traditional.
As he draws out his great bow.
Oh no.
The bow is not the best weapon.
Yeah, and now I will mention another thing about his wizard power. If you so determined to attack him with a bow during this time, you will have a disadvantage. I know you have bows in your arsenal.
I do.
Alright, one arrow whizzes by, Tenrier dodges. The other arrow whizzes by, Tenrier dodges. Atticus, standing his ground, backpedals the whole while. We're gonna go back 5 feet. That's his turn.
Fancy colors, is that what you think this is? Let me show you something that's more than just fancy colors then, why don't I? Both his claws start to glow blue. The pages flip over to a golden quill. He's gonna activate Pale Moon Slash.
Critical con
Fuck!
save. Technically, he's resistant to that right now, so yeah, he gains
So-
8 back.
Yeah, fuck. Poor Tenrier. She's like, oh,
You keep
man,
beating on this guy, but he doesn't back down! Seeing that you're trying to just chip away at him, lowers his bow back down and rushes to take you into combat, dropping his bow here and pulling out his axe. As he comes in for the attack, he realizes you're using a lot of flashy colors. His axe, he drops it into his lower hand and elbows you in the face.
Oh, God! Buddy!
And trying to knock you onto the floor. Which
Yes!
you succeed!
Kind of stands there with the L on his face, just, second time around? Actually, I remember to clench my teeth.
Atticus, not responding, swings the flat end of the great axe into your cheek. Oh, fuck!
He just puts his hand, like, also on the handle of the axe and just kind of, like, firmly grips, keeping it where it is, just swing 3 times with the white claw.
Took the aspect of the Tusker. Resistance to all damage but psychic, so
16 total, being reduced in half. You are really hardy, you know that?
You are really persistent.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
But you know what they say. The axe is the best weapon.
beats it.
Oh my god!
And he whips around the hilt of the axe and just kind of smacks you with it.
Ah, you and hitting me in the gosh dang first!
Wonk! Hits you on the back of the head, you fall flat into the snow again. And just to make this dynamic, we're gonna move you here.
Oh, I swear!
Stay on your feet. If you want to take my daughter, then you have to have confidence, boy.
Yeah. And steam is gonna start to go off Tenrier, and he's gonna haste.
Atticus.
Buddy!
Critical failure, you fall on your face. As he brings the axe head down again on the back of your head.
I cast shield!
Oh, that's shield, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, the back of your head just fucking glows. And there's a big old donk.
Oh, thank goodness. I knew you were going to do that!
Holding up his axe in a defensive position against your claw attacks. Gets a new idea. He's going to rush through you, using the axe to kind of force his way past.
Oh!
And as he's running, he leans down, picks up the bow, grabs it, turns back around, and fires an arrow off at you. As he's doing this, magic starts to flare around the arrow.
Oh no.
The arrow splits into 3, and instead of hitting you, each of them land on the floor. Here, and here in the floor. And then he whips out the bow and fires the last shot at you. The arrows detonate, each of them laced with ice magic runes.
No, Pris can do something similar. Seeing you do it. Let's just say he raises a hand, the black hand again. It's cute. And he's going to use his first action to activate Desirous Singularity. I'm gonna spend 7.
7, okay.
Similar to what Akka did, Tenrier creates a wave of bright, brilliant, radiant energy. He's going to jump back. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
16 damage from the fireball as it singes the kind of edges of his beard. He's going to click both of his boots together, activating ice magic runes in his feet.
Oh no.
As a platform of ice is going to raise up underneath his feet, giving him a vantage point to shoot you over this wall.
I should have known. How high up would you say he is?
Well, let's say that these are 10 feet. He had to be at a vantage point, so he's at least 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Maybe a little lower, like 7.
Tenrier's gonna cast Fireball again!
You destroy his entire barricades, and he's left standing out in the middle of an open field on top of a melting ice block.
Using the ability of his haste, is just going to sprint the fuck up to him and unleash his torrent of attacks.
Atticus kicks off on his boots. You notice the little last bit of the ice magic locking into those boots, and he kicks your claw and freezes it to the pillar as he falls back behind the pillar.
Oh, I feel like I've severely screwed up here.
And as he's falling, he's going to kick the pillar over on top of you. And we're going to consider this a grapple check. And as he's falling for my bonus action,
Pillar is best weapon!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
By what?
some residual amount allows you to break your hand free, and as the pillar falls with a whoomph where you're standing, you're able to get out of the way. Your turn.
Kind of like, holy. Okay, that was pretty cool.
It is ice, of course it is cold.
Yeah, Tenrier's just gonna walk up to Atticus and be like, "Hey, Atticus, you ever been stuck inside a pillar of fire?"
Pillars of flame, awesome. You notice a glowing light emit off of his boots once more. Another rune that you hadn't seen before? He clicks his heels together, and then stomps his feet incredibly hard on the ground, causing a cavalcade of ice to erupt, and
Oh no.
it just covers over the fire pillars. And
Oh.
puts them out. And he looks you dead in the eyes.
You better be sure of this.
Kind of straightens himself up. I am.
Tenrier,
He looks you dead in the eyes. And then turns around.
you didn't have to do this.
He pauses for a moment and turns back around and looks at you.
I would have said yes either way.
Good fight.
You as well.
So wait, he didn't have to challenge him?
No, but it was pretty entertaining.
I mean, yeah.
Atticus got his ass kicked.
He kinda did. Honestly, I was hoping he would have done better than that.
I mean, if I didn't use this, kind of waves at his current form, I probably would have lost.
Okay, yeah, but that's like saying that about me using my puppets. It's an ability you have.
This is new.
Okay, yeah, but it's still yours.
It's really cool, isn't it?
It's still, yes, it is, but it's still yours, Mr. I don't have magic.
Shut up! I worked past that a little. Kind of looks down, blushing.
Then you have white hair.
Oh, I kind of figured that it was because of weird tiefling bullshit or something.
Everything's because of weird tiefling bullshit.
And I'll hold out her hand to Abraxas.
Yep, here you go. Drops 100 gold.
Thank you.
Well, Shadow
let's
just comes
see.
out and drops off the template.
This is why you don't bet against me.
Wasn't going to, but then someone pulled me into it.
Hey, if I'm gonna be in it, everyone's gonna be involved.
Oh, right. I bet 20 plat.
Yeah, but you bet on him.
You bet on Tenrier. Here's your
Yes.
money.
Sweet.
Tenrier, like, hugs Pris and then gives her a kiss. And, like, seeing Lily come back, he kind of holds out the left hand, which is the white hand, towards her, just like, haha.
Lily takes your hand, pulls you into like an awkward side hug, and claps you on the back.
Oh,
Good shit.
Love her.